What's going on, everybody? So, I'm back again with another new gun to show you guys because I couldn't help myself. I'm going to be honest with you. So what I have here is the German STG44 22. STG44 in German stands for the Sturmgewehr, also known as the storm rifle or assault rifle. If however you want to call it, I just call it the STG. It's easy enough. So they are made in Germany, and they're imported by American Tactical Imports, at which point they're sent up to Canada. Amazing, really cool gun. So I'm going to go over it real quick. I'm trying not going to drag this on to too long. I haven't seen too many tabletop looks at this rifle, so that's what I'm going to give you guys today, is a tabletop look. So we'll work our way from the front to the back, and I'll just go over the features, looks, and just general opinion of the rifle. So, right up at the very front, the barrel is a 17.2 inch long barrel. It is chrome lined. I would call it about a medium profile barrel. Not overly long, not overly heavy, but actually I shouldn't say it is pretty heavy. It's got all the features of the look-alike, or the actual like milled features of the real deal German STG44. Most notably is things like right up at the front here on the muzzle. Normally this is exactly what it looks like, but normally it's threaded. And you can thread that off, and you can actually attach attachments to it to allow it to shoot around corners, kind of like a bent barrel thing. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but apparently the Germans actually made it work. Up top here is usually where their adjustable gas system is, which is useless. It's strictly for looks. Keep working our way back. This is a removable handguard. I'll show you guys field stripped what this rifle looks like, so I will take that off. Continuing back, you've got a left side charging handle, which is spring assisted. It is non-reciprocating, so once it's locked forward, it doesn't move. It does have a feature to, let me show you guys here. That's very hard to do with one hand. So it can lock back the way you would see on an H&K MP5. And it has a dust cover that opens and closes when the gun starts firing. On the right side here, we've got a sling mount. So, when you load this gun, you can simply slap your mag in, do your HK slap. Oop. Sometimes. Come on. Oh, it would help when I took the magazine out. Oh, there's a dog banging at the door. So while we're at it, there's your magazine release. It is only on the right side, so when you have your magazine inserted, as so, you simply push on this, and out comes your magazine. They're still a little stiff because this gun is brand new. Now we continue working our way back. It has all pretty much the same features and markings, except a lot of these parts don't actually do anything, where on the real rifle they would. Example is this right here. So this is your fire select, so safe and fire. It is only on the left side. So the thing to actually, what I'll touch on is to note is this rifle is strictly like for right-handed shooters. If you're a lefty, you can shoot with it, but it is set up for right-handed shooters, so just keep that in mind. But this selector right here, this is generally for your full auto selection, so semi-auto, full auto, and then safe and fire. But this is, it's just milled right into the receiver. It's not, it doesn't actually do anything, it's strictly for looks. This gun was designed to be a reproduction, a look-alike, or a clone. It's not meant to have the features of the real rifle, unfortunately. Now we continue working our way in. The fire select, as you can see, is ass backwards from an AR-15. So down is safe and up is fire. When I was at the range, you guys would laugh hysterically how many times I clicked this gun to safe when I meant to click it to fire. And it killed me. It took me a while. It took me some time to get used to. The trigger, while we're on it, is quite nice. It's long, but it's not in any way heavy. Like, it's a very light trigger. It's just, it's a long trigger pull. So, but I mean, Remember, they did design this to mimic a gun from 70 years ago, so. Now we'll continue working our way back. The stock and the grip is real wood, like it is actual wood. I couldn't tell you what kind of wood, all I know is it's real wood. Show you the stock. It is ribbed, give you a little bit of traction, no parts here. This is just some kind of little storage, I'm not sure exactly what that's for. Put the little GSG 22 with it. Or another GSG 22 LR. So let's touch the magazines real quick. So the magazines, standard capacity is 25 rounds. Made in Germany. The gun themselves, or the magazines themselves, they are very durable, heavy-duty plastic. Like, you can really, like, when you're holding these, they have no flex or anything to them. Like, they're obviously very well made. That being said, though, the magazines themselves are not cheap. They're about just shy of $50 a mag, so I only bought one extra one. But as you can see here, I loaded this one up with 22 rounds, and you can see it's actually quite accurate with how it is. Like, if you kept loading it, like if I loaded 23 rounds, the follower would be right there. It'd be right in the middle. So it is really neat system, and it's a really cool gun to have. I'm going to cut the video out, and I'm going to field strip this gun, and I'm going to show you guys the internals here. So just give me 1 sec. Okay. So this is what the rifle looks like when it is field stripped. Now if you see the barrel itself is actually a stainless steel barrel that's hidden inside this shroud. So this part right here is not actually the barrel, it's just a cover or a shroud for it to keep it hidden. It is still a pretty thick barrel. It's obviously very good quality. This gun is also extremely accurate too. I was really excited with how accurate it was once I got it properly sighted in. So here's the stripped internal. So here's your recoil spring, your buffer. This is just like a spacer piece to kind of fill in the gap. Your takedown pin and your bolt and carrier. So you can see, looks pretty familiar, doesn't it? Looks a lot like that of the Smith & Wesson M&P 1522. It's the same concept. It is a self-contained unit that rides basically on itself inside the system. And I really praise the Smith & Wesson M&P for that because it's a really good idea. Makes it very easy to field strip, clean, and just provide general maintenance on. But that's the parts. So I'm going to put this back together real quick, and I'm going to close out the video with some thoughts, and I'll let you guys decide. Back again. Sorry about the constant cut-ins and outs. This rifle, it is fairly easy to field strip, but because it's still so new, this is a pain in the dick to get on and off. So it is starting to work in though. Like it's gotten a lot looser than when I first took this gun apart and checked it out and cleaned it. So let's get into the final bits of this video. So just for reference, sights. AK style, very similar. All your adjustment, both windage and elevation, is done at the back. Now you can see I've got mine fairly elevated. I was shooting at 25 meters, and my God, was it shooting low, like very low. I was hitting a man-sized target almost in the groin area at 25 meters, so I had to raise the sights up a fair bit. But once I did that, the windage was great, and now it's like this thing's a laser cannon, guys. Like when you're shooting this, because of its weight. Now its weight, mind you, is 9.5 pounds. So it's not light, especially for a 22. But again, remember, this is a reproduction. The real Sturmgewehr weighed just right around 10 pounds. So they're trying to stay true to the design. But the nice thing with this gun is there is quite literally no recoil. Now I know a lot of people say like their Ruger 1022 or Smith & Wesson 22 has no recoil. Well, shoot this thing and I can assure you, like, the gun doesn't move. Like, you can feel the action cycle, but the gun literally does not move in your arms. It's really nice, actually. But if we get into just final thoughts of the video, one of which is the price. Price here in Canada is about $600, $599. About 680 bucks out the door, what I paid for mine. Which is not terrible. It's pretty close to the Smith & Wesson M&P 1522. Well, Smith & Wesson's probably about 60 bucks cheaper, but the differences are negligible, I guess you could say. Trying to think what else I can talk about here. Reliability. This is the ammo I've put through it. Federal target grade stuff, CCI mini mags, S&B stuff. The gun store, actually, I bought this off of the owner gave me a box of this, and she asked me, she's like, try it out and see how it is, because we're trying to gauge the reliability. Because most people that are shooting theirs are only shooting the mini mags. So she said, we're just curious, like, can you take a box of this and actually try it? Of course, they're giving me free ammo. Yeah, absolutely. And I also shoot this stuff. This stuff right here is the least reliable of it. When I got into it, I put the first 50 rounds, so 2 magazines, through this. Over this stuff, worked 100%. Not a single issue with the gun. Then I did some of the Federal stuff. Again, no issues. CCI mini mags. Again, no issues. The Winchester target stuff, I had 4 misfires, or basically as the primer was struck, it didn't go off. And then I had 3 failure to ejects, so I got stovepipe malfunctions. But since then, it's actually been really good. Now, if you're considering a rifle like this, reliability, I wouldn't really say is too much of in question. I mean, it's a 22. It's only as reliable as the ammunition. That's just a fact. 22 isn't known for being reliable, hence why war is fought in centerfire. But if you're looking for a gun, not something to train with, not something to be tactical with, if you're looking for a gun to go out to the range and just have fun, definitely check this rifle out. It's a very, very cool, fun gun to shoot. It is heavy, you'll have to get over the weight, but again, if you got somebody who's recoil shy, let them shoot this gun. I tell you right now, it doesn't move. Like, I kid you not, there is literally no recoil. I love shooting this gun. It's just so much fun. But again, remember, that's what it is. This gun is for fun. Like, yeah, if you want to try running tactical stuff with it, go for it. But for me personally, I bought this gun to bring to the range when I'm bringing guests or bringing friends, and they want something fun, cheap, and easy to shoot. That's what I feel this gun is. This is a fun gun, and that's it. Overall, I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. It'd be a lot more fun if it was a bigger caliber, which I guess they are apparently making. There is a company producing bigger calibers, but I bought this because it's economic. Looks cool. It's a good recreation, and it's just a lot of fun. Anyways, that's the look. I'm going to do a comparison with this of the Smith & Wesson M&P 1522 later on. But until next time, just keep shooting and have some fun. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you all next time.